Greetings, everyone. Today, is there someone or something Thanos is afraid of? Lately many channels have been making short movies and they say something like Thanos is afraid of Scarlet Witch. But what these friends don't know is that Thanos fears no one. We saw a scene where Thanos was helpless against Scarlet Witch. Even the Russo brothers said in that scene that Wanda was stronger than him and that he could kill her if he wanted to. Thanos used the weapons on his ship, knowing that his own army would take more damage. But here Thanos was not afraid. I want to answer those who say Thanos is scared in this scene. Thanos, both in the comics and in the cinematic universe, is a character who will do anything to achieve his goal. Losing everything to maintain the balance in the universe is part of that. What Tony Stark and Thanos have in common is that they will do anything to achieve their goals, and neither is afraid to die. Both have always been altruistic characters. Thanos' goal in this scene was to reach his goal as soon as possible, and he was going to bring his army back to life anyway after he got the gauntlet. Also, don't overestimate Scarlet Witch's success in Endgame. He didn't even want to kill Captain Marvel, even though she'd gone on to greater things. He just threw her away. So his goal was to get the gauntlet as soon as possible and destroy them all. I hope what I've said so far has shown that Thanos is not afraid of these characters. If there's one Avenger Thanos fears, it's Tony Stark, but outside of Infinity War, there was never a scene where he attacked Tony to kill him. I explained the reason for this with the Soul Stone connection. But was Thanos really fearless? Was there anyone he feared? Thanos wanted more than anything to fulfill his own purpose, and dying before he could fulfill his own purpose would certainly have been his fear. But if you've seen what he's lost in the pursuit of that goal, you realize that he's not afraid to die, and he's ready to die after he's fulfilled his destiny. You've usually seen this on Marvel fan pages. Thanos waited until Ego and Odin were dead to attack. Obviously Thanos could have been aware of all these entities. He knew the Time Stone was on Earth. He also knew the Tesseract was on Asgard, and he retrieved it from Xander after Odin disappeared. Even going through Xander or fighting against dozens of planets proves that this man is fearless. Thanos has the mentality that I will die, but I will achieve my goal. If he's not even afraid to die, why should he be afraid of those who can defeat him? In this scene, he saw that Wanda had the power to stop him or to break the stones, but in this scene she could have broken his neck. But she shot him and let him go. Or he had stones and maybe he could heal himself and kill Thor. If you still think Thanos is afraid of the Avengers or other powerful beings, watch Infinity War again, because the only person he saw as a threat to him was Iron Man. It is not the power you have that matters, it's the souls that fight to achieve your goal. Thanos wanted to sacrifice some of the warriors in his army to get the stones. Iron Man said he would sacrifice his precious freedom for the safety of the world. He actually wanted to kill him as a threat, but he didn't. He kept his word. If you say in Endgame he realized he was going to be killed and apologized to Nebula. But that's not what happened there. It came up again at some point, but that's because he had no one left in his life. Just because he loves Gamora so much doesn't mean that he and Nebula should stay apart. Since Gamora was strong enough to get what she wanted every time, it was normal for him to love her more than Nebula. Therefore, we can attribute this to his regret after achieving his ultimate goal, not to his running away from Nebula for support. If Thanos hated Nebula, why would he keep her around? He just doesn't want his own daughter to fail. Thanos has no one to fear. So if he sacrificed his own army to get the stones in Infinity War, he did the same in Endgame. I don't think there's anything to be afraid of. Well friends, that's all from me for now. Hope to see you again in the next video. Goodbye.